Alright, Arizona Field Research Desert Bigfoot here. It's January 16th, 2010. We are in a wilderness area about 5 miles from the US-Mexican border in Arizona. And this is the area north and east of our camp. The camp is actually down the bottom of the ridge here. What do you say we're at, Bernie? 6,100 feet right now, standing on this ridge. So we got these other ridges across, easily 8,000. Looks like you've probably got some caves up there in these north sides of these hills. Maybe in there as well. Here's the interesting thing. Here we are in the middle of the desert, down by the Mexican border, and there's snow on the mountains. I'd tell you the name of the peak, but
that should be Miller Peak right there.
This was the area we were in down here last night, bottom down there, doing our calls into this big bull. Turn around the opposite way to the west, and you got the the Santa Rita's, right?
Yep.
Mount Wrightson area. All this is juniper, oak, some ironwood, and ponderosa pine. Something you wouldn't expect on the US-Mexican border. Less the mountains. Peaks with the snow. The tree's not in the way. Some rough country in here where we're at. Here's a trough. Pretty nasty water in it. Wonder if it's fed by spring. Not seeing any piping. Whole area is fenced off like a cattle pen almost. And then over here is a little smaller pen. Under the tarp it's got a sign that says house feed, no drugs. There's no feed in it. It's all, what, 3 5-gallon water, things of water?
Arrowhead water.
Arrowhead water. And then there's a trail we came up right there. The dumb thing is they had their business card on it. They're probably sitting water out here for the illegals. For the trail. Because if that water's for a horse, then what's this for? That's perfectly fine for horses and cattle. And there's the trail, heads down to the border. Bigfooting with illegals. Alright, Arizona Field Research Desert Bigfoot.com. Again, on January 16, 2010. Down near the Arizona-Mexican border. Area up here where the creek that we're walking through has some standing water that's running in a couple spots. It's just starting to go bad. Most animals should be able to drink that though. Lots of green moss around it. It continues down too. And it's interesting, just like a normal survival thing. Look for the big rock formations in the creek bed. Where it bends, you dig down, you find water. Perfect representation of that. Here we go. A little bit more. This stuff's starting to get all the algae in it. That and the cattle have obviously dropped their favorite things in it. A lot of cattle. So even though it's January, dry season, end of the dry season, still water in this creek bed. Supposedly what another creek beds with dashy runnings, what, a couple miles, about a mile north of here, Bernie?
Yep.
There's even ice right there. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you still got ice on top of the water. See here, it's actually flowing over the, not very much, just a trickle, but it's still moving. Plenty of water for the animals in the area. Some nice looking pools. Plenty of water for a human too if you got a filter. Either that or strain and boil. This right here is about 100 yards from our camp. I think this is the end right here where it stops at this big hole. After that it's dry all the way up to camp. So we got water in the area. We found other spots as well, plus some springs.